Oh, morning all. Right, I thought I'd stay in Ely, so I found a nice little watering hole called the Snot and Goblet, and I thought to myself, now that name sounds familiar. Anyway, they had a fantastic menu, and on the menu they had this pie, and it was called eel pie, because I don't know if you know that Ely is named after eels originally, back in many decades ago, or centuries ago. It was renowned for its eels because it was on an island. Anyway, the eel pie. And the strange thing about it was the landlord, his nose kept running. So anyway, I had me pie, and his special gravy, he said, very salty, but yeah, nice pie, bit salty gravy, nice pint of beer. Anyway, Ely, there you go. Now, let's have some facts about Ely. Ely occupies the largest island in the Cambridgeshire Fens, and it's known as the Isle of Ely. And it was only accessible by boat until the fens were drained in the 17th century. And as I said, the original name was Isle of Eels, hence my eel pie. The River Great Ouse runs through it. There it is, look there. Yeah, and if you sit outside the cutter inn, you get a panoramic view of the Ely hub, where there's lots of train movements. Now, those train spotters amongst you would certainly appreciate that. Now, when you come into Ely, if you come round the bypass into the town itself, on the left hand side there's a playing field, and years ago there used to be a sign there that said King's School. Now, it's not called King's School anymore, it's actually called King's. I think they probably thought the school was not posh enough, because I did a bit of research on King's, as it's now called. It was actually founded in 970 and was given a royal charter by Henry VIII in 1541. So it's got fantastic history. I did try and look at fees, but I kept getting redirected. It's probably that thing about if you've got to ask at fees, you can't really afford them. Now, apparently, one head teacher was named Dame Vi Hanley MBE, and she had many skills, and they were around teaching embroidery, lace making, cake making, but she was a very strict disciplinarian before the abolition of corporal punishment in schools. She would cane the boys on their bum for the slightest misdemeanour. For example, one of the local wags in the class, she was teaching a lesson on human anatomy and the digestive system. So this kid drew a real fart off, and she said, "Boy, how dare you fart in front of me?" And he said, "Sorry ma'am, was it your turn?" So she got her cane out and gave him a damn good thrashing. Anyway, she actually was an accomplished rower. And if you sit outside the cutter inn, you'll see the boys and girls scudding past in their little scuds, whatever they call it. And actually she led many rowers to Olympic glory, but after each race she used to love to play with the cocks of the winning team. There you go, Ely, fantastic. Not sure where I'm going tomorrow, but see you tomorrow.